भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। सञ्जय उवाच तं ददा कृपयाविष्टम् अश्रुपूर्णाकुलेशनम् विषीदन्तम् इदं वाक्यम् उवाच मधुसूदनः।
Sanjaya said, seeing Arjuna full of compassion, his mind depressed, his eyes full of tears, Madhusudana, Krishna, spoke the following words.
श्रीभगवानुवाच कुतस्त्वा कश्मलमिदम् विषमे समुपस्थितम् अनार्यजुष्टम् अश्वत्थ्यम् अकीर्तिकरम् अर्जुन।
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, my dear Arjuna, how have these impurities come upon you? They are not at all benefiting a man who knows to higher planets but no infamy.
क्लैप्यम् मास्कमपार्थ नैरतिलयुपपद्यते सूत्रम् हृदय तर्पर्यम् यद्वोष्टिष्ठ परन्दप।
O son of Putta, do not yield this degrading impotence. It does not become you. Give up such petty weakness of heart and arise, O chastiser of the enemy.
अर्जुन उवाच कथं भीष्मम् अहं सङ्गे द्रोणां स मधुसूदनः इषुभिः प्रत्योष्यामि पूजार्हः हरिसूदन।
Arjuna said, O killer of enemies, O killer of Madhu, how can I counteract with arrows in battle men like Bhima and Drona, who are worthy of my worship?
गुरून् अहत्वा हि महानुभावान् श्रेया भोक्तुम् पक्ष्यम् अभीह लोके हत्वार्थहांस्तु गुरून् इहैव पुञ्जीय पोहान् रुधिर प्रक्तिक्तान्।
It would be better to live in this world by begging than to live at the cost of the lives of great souls who are my teachers. Even though desiring worldly gain, they are superiors. If they are killed, everything we enjoy will be tainted with blood.
न चैदद्विद्मकदरम् नो हरियो यत्वा जये मयदिवानो जयेयु यानेव हत्वा न जिजीविषामस् देवस्थिता प्रमुखे तद्राष्ट्रा।
Nor do we know which is better, conquering them or being conquered by them. If we kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, we shall not care to live. But they are now standing before us on the battlefield.
कार्पण्यदोषोपहत स्वापहः पृच्छामि त्वां धर्मसम्मूढसेदा यच्छ्रेयस्या निश्चिदं ब्रूहि तन्मे शिष्यस्तेऽहं चापि मां त्वां प्रपन्नम्।
I am confused about my duty and have lost all composure because of miserly weakness. In this condition, I am asking you to tell me for certain what is best for me. Now I am your disciple and the soul surrendered unto you. Please instruct me.
न हि प्रपश्यामि ममात्मनुद्यात् यच्छोऽहम् उच्चोषणम् इन्द्रियाणाम् अवाप्य पुमाम् असपत्नम् वृत्तम् राज्यं सूराणाम् अभिसादिपत्यम्.
I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to dispel even if I will win a prosperous and unrivaled kingdom on earth, with sovereignty and like the demigods in heaven.
सञ्जय उवाच एवम् उक्त्वा कृषिकेशं पुराकेशकरन्दमः न योष्यस्य इति गोविन्दम् उक्त्वा तूष्णीं बभूवः.
Sanjaya said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent.
तम् उवाच कृषिकेश प्रहसन् इव पारद सेनयो उभयोर्मध्ये विषीदन्तम् इदं वच.
O descendant of Bharata, at that time Krishna, smiling in the midst of both armies, spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna.
श्रीभगवानुवाच अशोच्यान् अन्वशोषस्त्वम् प्रज्ञावादांश्च भाषसे तदाशुम् नानुशोसन्ति पंडिताः.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, while speaking learned words, you are mourning for what is not worthy of grief. Those who are wise lament neither for the living nor for the dead.
नत्वेवाहं जादुनाथं नत्वं देवे जनाधिपा न चैव न भविष्याम सर्वे वयम् अदपरम्.
Now was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future shall any of us cease to be.
देहिनोऽस्मिन् यदा देहे कौमारं यौवनं जरा तदा देहान्तरप्राप्तिर्धीरस्तत्र न मुह्यति.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body after death. A sober person is not bewildered by such change.
मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय शीतोष्णसुखदुःखदा आहमापायिनो नित्यास्तां स्थितिः भारत.
O son of Kunti, the non-permanent appearance of happiness and distress, and the disappearance is due cause, are like the appearance and disappearance of winter and summer seasons. They arise from sense perception of Sayana, and one must learn to tolerate them without being disturbed.
यं न व्यदयन् येदे पुरुषं पुरुषर्षभ समदुःखसुखं धीरं सोऽमृतत्वाय कल्पते.
O best among men, Arjuna, the person who is not disturbed by happiness and distress, and is steady in both, is certainly eligible for liberation.
नासदो विद्यते भावो नाभावो विद्यते सदः उभयोरभिसृष्टो तिरनयो तत्त्वदर्शिभिः.
Those who are seers of the truth have concluded that of the non-existent, the material body, there is no endurance, and of the eternal, the soul, there is no change. This they have concluded by studying the nature of both.
Avinashi dudatvittiyena sarvam idam tadam vinasham avyayasya na kashit tardum arhadi.
That which pervades the entire body, you should know how to be indestructible. No one is able to destroy that imperishable soul.
Andavanda ime deha nityashyokta sharirina anashino prameyasya tasmat yukta yashva bharada.
The material body is indestructible.
Ya enam veti handaram yashainam manya dehadam ubel tauna vijanigo nayam handina hanyade.
Neither he who thinks the living entity the slayer of, nor he who thinks it's slain. It is in knowledge for the self slays, no, not nor in slain.
Na jayade mriyade va kadasim nayam bhutva pavidavanam bhūya ajo nitya shashvadoyam purano nahanya hanyamane sharire.
For the soul there is neither birth nor death at any time. He has not come into being, does not come into being, and will not come into being. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain.
Veda vinashinam nityam ya enam ajam avyayam kadam cha purusha pada khadayadi sandiham.
O Partha, how can a person who knows that the soul is indestructible, eternal, unborn, and immutable kill anyone or cause anyone to kill?
Vashamsi jeevnani yada vihaya navani knadi naroparani tada sharirani vihaya jeevnan yanyani samyani navani dehi.
As a person puts on new garments, giving up old ones, the soul similarly accepts the new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
Nainam sindandi shashrani, nainam tahadi pavah, na chainam kledayam yavona, shoshayadi marudah.
The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burnt by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind.
Achetyoyam adahayoyam, akletyo shosha evacha, nitya sarva kadastano, asaloyam sanadana.
This individual soul is unbreakable and insoluble, and can be neither burned nor dried. He is everlasting, present everywhere, unchangeable, immovable, and eternally the same.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. Sahiti, that was lovely translation. And Asha Mataji, equally, your Sanskrit was absolutely stunning. Thank you so much, and very devotional and prayerful. Thank you. So, who else has joined us? Devashish Prabhu and Mampi Mataji and Gaurangi Mataji, welcome. And we're going to move on to the chanting now. So I'm just going to bring up Srila Prabhupada. So if in the meantime, if everyone could just have their chanting beads ready. And Debashish Prabhu, if Dron or Arju is there, can they please do the Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, please?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Arju will do it.
Arju will do it. Okay, just a moment.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda.
Okay.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram.
Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda. Okay, thank you so much everybody. And I think Sanchita Mataji and her family has joined us. So Mataji, thank you so much. And Usha Mataji has also joined us. So thank you. And Sanchita Mataji, I'm going to hand over to you now for Kirtan. Would you like me to put anything up on the screen?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam and Dandavat Pranam to all the devotees. We will be doing in this auspicious month of Kartik, we'll be singing the Damodar Ashtakam.
Ah, beautiful. Okay, so I'll just share it on the screen. Let me just bring it up myself. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's lovely to see you all. Okay, so here we go. Right, so whenever we're ready.
Thank you, Mataji. Pranchu will be leading the first 4 verses and then Prabhasha will follow the rest.
Fantastic. We look forward to it. So Hare Krishna. Whenever you're ready, Pranchu Prabhasha.
Hare Krishna. Namameshwaram Sachidanandarupa Tasatkundalam Gokule Brajavana
Namameshwaram Sachidanandarupam Lasakundalam Gokule Brajamanam. Sorry, can you all hear everything?
Yes, we can. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yashoda. Yashoda Vinodokalatabhamana Param Vishamatyanta Tutilya Gopra
Dantam Mundendra Yamamridanta Param Projayugmena Sananganetra
Prudanta Purnita Mamridanta Param Bhojayugmena Satanganetra
Radhakam Sadhene Sangagata Gita-Devam Damodaram Bhaktivanta
Ustadakam Sachirekam Kadindam Graham Patipada
Swalirabhi Karanda Punne Sanosham Nimajantam Bhakyamayantam
Iti Vishwariraje Ananda Kunde Swagosam Vimajantam Bhajayantam
Titayetu Bhakti Jivata Madantam Tata Vichivante
Adi Ram Yesu Bhakti Jikandam Puna Prema Satam Sajati Vande
Paramne Mamokam Namokhavadimka Nathanyam Vineham Vare Shakaviha
Varam Deva Moksham Samoksham Nachanyam Vinekam Parishadavira
Devapurnatha Gopala Bharam Sada Manasya Virata Pravite
Idam te Bhagavadgita Sada me manam swavirastam hinange Samte mukam pujabhyantanila Vidam bhutarase karagata Idam te mukam pujabhyantanila Vidam bhutarase karagata gopya Samim Bharatadharam Manasya Vidatam Brahmakshabhava Ostum Vitam Vindaratam Varame Manasya Vidatam Alam Rakshabhave Namo Devadamo Dharananda Vishnu Prasidha Prabhu Jala Vimagna Namo Devadamodhananta Vishnu Prasidha Prabhu Jala Vimagna Vivishati Vinambadanu Vinale Chamamagya Venyakidesha Tripati Shivishakti Vinambatano Vivane Shamamagram Kedashidisha Subhara Madhavata Mudyabayava Vaya Bodhita Bhakti Bhajavitata Subhara Madhavata Vaya Bodhita Bhakti Bhajavitata Sada Prema Bhakti Bhakame Prayata Namo Durga Meti Namo Nareha Sada Prema Bhakti Bhakame Prayata Namo Durga Meti Namo Nareha Sudhamne Pura Divine Namaste Sudhamne Pudamne Priyaye Tvariya Priyaye Namo Naraniraya Devaya Namo Naraniraya Priyaye Namo Naraniraya Devaya Priyaye Tvariya Priyaye Namo Naraniraya Devaya Namo Naraniraya Priyaye Namo Naraniraya Devaya Namo Vedaram Sajivanandarupa Tata Sundaram Gopsure Brahmana Namameshwaram Sachidanandarupa Tata Sundaram Gopsure Brahmana Yashoda Viralukara Sabamana Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Jaya Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Radha Damodar Shri Radhe Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Shri Radhe Jaya Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Yashoda Damodar Shri Radhe Radha Gokula Radha Radha Gokula Radha Shri Radhe Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Ram Lakshman Hanuman Jaya Sita Gauranita Gauranita Jaya Gauranita Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Gora Hari Bol यशोदा दामोदर भगवान की
Jai.
भगवान की
Jai.
Pranchi, you'll read the first one.
Hare Krishna, thank you so much. That was an absolute treat for all of us. That was so beautiful. And Pralaya Prabhu and Pranshu and Purbasha, the instruments you were playing, it was absolutely such a treat for us. Thank you so much. And it was so lovely to hear the Damodar Ashtakam from you as a family. Thank you so much, Sanjita Mataji. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Can we read the meaning quickly?
Yes, of course you can. Oh, okay. Let me just.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. Let me just bring it back up. Yes, please do. I totally forgot about that. Right. Okay. Just a moment. There we go.
To the Supreme Lord, whose form is embodiment of eternal existence, knowledge, and bliss, whose sharp-shaped earrings are swinging to and fro, who is beautifully shining in the divine realm of Gokula, who is due to the offense of breaking the pot of yogurt that his mother was churning into butter and stealing the butter that was kept hanging from a swing, is quickly running from a wooden grinding mortar in fear of Mother Yashoda, but was being caught from behind her, who ran after him with greater speed. To that Supreme Lord, Sri Damodara, I offer my humble obeisances. Seeing the whipping stick in his mother's hand, he is crying and rubbing his eyes again and again with his two lotus hands. His eyes are filled with fear, and the necklace of pearls round his neck, which is marked with the three lines like a conch shell, is shaking because of his quick breathing due to crying. To this Supreme Lord, Sri Damodar, whose belly is bound not with ropes, but his mother's pure love, I offer my humble obeisances.
By such childhood pastimes as this, he is drowning the inhabitants of Gokul in pools of ecstasy, and is revealing to those devotees who are absorbed in knowledge of his supreme majesty and opulence that he is the only conquered by devotees, whose pure love is imbued with intimacy and is free from all conceptions of awe and reverence. With great love, I again offer my obeisances to Lord Damodar hundreds and hundreds of times. O Lord, although you are able to give all kinds of benedictions, I do not pray to you for the boon of impersonal liberation, nor the highest liberation of eternal life in Vaikuntha, nor any other boon which may be obtained by executing the 9 processes of bhakti. O Lord, I simply wish that this form of yours as Bal Gopal in Vrindavan may ever be manifest in my heart. For what is the use to me of any other boon besides this?
O Lord, your lotus face, which is encircled by locks of soft black hair, tinged with red, is kissed again and again by Mother Yashoda, and your lips are reddish like the bimba fruit. May this beautiful vision of your lotus face be ever manifest in my heart. Thousands and thousands of other benedictions are of no use to me. O Supreme Godhead, I offer my obeisances unto you. O Damodara, O Ananta, O Vishnu, O Master, O my Lord, be pleased upon me by showering your glance of mercy upon me. Deliver this poor ignorant fool who is immersed in an ocean of worldly sorrows and become visible to my eyes. O Lord Damodara, no, sorry.
O Lord Damodara, just as the two sons of Kuvera, Manigriva and Nalakuvara, were delivered from the curse of Narada and made into great devotees by you in your form as a body tied with a rope to a wooden grinding mortar. In the same way, please give to me your own prema bhakti. I only long for this and have no desire for any kind of liberation. O Lord Damodara, I first of all offer my obeisances to the brilliantly effulgent rope which binds your belly. I then offer my obeisances to your belly, which is the abode of the entire universe. I humbly bow down to your most beloved Srimati Radharani, and I offer all obeisances to you and the Supreme Lord who displays unlimited pastimes.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, thank you all so much for reading that. And I think that even though we hear that so many times, like in the month, it feels like nectar. And you guys just like as a group doing it, it just sounded so beautiful. And as a family, it was very pious and very beautiful. And um, and I really hope Lord Damodar blesses you all as a family. That was so lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji, for the
Mataji.
opportunity.
Yeah, all
And
glories to
Ravli.
Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you.
Yeah, the children, both of them are not well, so but still they volunteered to sing. So
They did really well. I mean, it was like a proper kirtan party, especially with the instruments. And yeah, it looks so amazing. And as a family, it just, just so sweet and lovely. Thank you so much.
thank
Indeed,
you.
it was
Hare
a
Krishna,
devotional
Pranshu,
day.
you're not well, dear? You're well, Pranshu?
Thank
Both Pransh and Prabhasha, they're not well.
Oh, it's the weather, isn't it? It keeps going up and
yeah,
down.
it's season change, Mataji. So they got the asthma and then Purvasha got something else. So yeah.
Yeah. That'll be good. It's the weather, I think, because it's changing now as well. So
Yeah.
maybe. Right.
But
Okay. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So we're going to move on to Srila Prabhupada's we're going to move on to the Guru Vandan prayers, and I'm going to request Usha Mataji and
Pala Prabhuji, we
oh,
have got Pala
yes.
Prabhuji.
Okay, so yeah, well, who did you say?
Pala Prabhuji does very beautiful Guru Vandana Mataji.
Okay, so yes, Vallabh Prabhu and yes, absolutely. Okay, so let me.
Prabhu, give him a minute, just a second. Okay, just give him.
Okay, it'll take me a little while to share anyway.
Yeah, please share it.
Right, there we go. Okay, so whenever you're ready. Can you see it, Prabhu? There we go.
Yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, it's fine.
Yeah, can it be a bit bigger? No, he's trying to see.
Okay, you want it bigger?
No, I think this will do. Yeah.
There we go. I can do it bigger.
I keep forgetting to. Please forgive me if I do any mistakes, and please correct me. And please join in whenever I fall short of the actual tune. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Sri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma. Bando mui sabadhan mate.
Bandhu moi savadana mate.
Bando mui sabadhan mate.
Bandhu moi savadana mate.
Jahar prasade bhai ye bhavat kariya jai.
Jahar prasade bhai bhava turiya jai.
Krishna prapti hai jahote.
Krishna prapti hoi jaha hoi de.
Krishna prapti hai jahote.
Krishna prapti hoi jaha hoi de.
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Te Kuriyaika.
Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitti Goriya Yakya.
Arna Kuriyo Mone Gata.
Arna Koriyo Mane Asa.
Arna Kuriyo Mone Asa.
Arna Koriyo Mane Asa.
Sri Guru Charane Tuti Eise Uttama Goti.
Shri Guru Charane Rati Aise Utama Gati.
Te Prasade Pure Sarvasa.
Prasade Purve Sarva
যে প্রসাদে পুরে করবো আশা
যে প্রসাদে পূর্বে सर्व आशा
চক্ষুদান দিল যে জন্মে জন্মে প্রভু সেই
चक्षुदानो दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
চক্ষুদান দিল যে জন্মে জন্মে প্রভু সেই
चक्षुदानो दिलो जय जन्मे जन्मे प्रभु से
জ্ঞানের হৃদে প্রকাশিত
दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशित
প্রেমা ভক্তি যাহা হইতে অবিদ্যা বিনাশ যাতে
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
প্রেমা ভক্তি যাহা হইতে অবিদ্যা বিনাশ যাতে
प्रेम भक्ति जहाँ होते अविद्या विनाश जाते
বেদে গায়ে যাহার চরিত
वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरित
বেদে গায়ে যাহার চরিত
वेदे गाय जहाँ रचरित
শ্রী গুরু করুণা সিন্ধু অধম জনের বন্ধু
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनारा बंधु
করুণা সিন্ধু অধম জনের বন্ধু
श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनारा बंधु
লোকনাথে লোকের জীবন
लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना
নাথ লোকের জীবন
लोकेनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना
দয়া দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
প্রভু করো দয়া দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
আহা প্রভু কর দয়া দেহ মোরে পদ ছায়া
हाँ हाँ प्रभु करो दया देहो मोरे पद छाया
এবে যশে ঘুষ ত্রিভুবন
एबे जसा गुशुक त्रिभुवना
এবে যশ ঘুষ ত্রিভুবন
एबे जसा गुशुक त्रिभुवना
প্রভুপাদ পতিত পাবন
श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
শিল প্রভুপাদ পতিত পাবন
श्रीला प्रभुपाद पतित पावना
দেব হইল শরণ
श्रीला प्रभुपाद लैलो शरणा
গুরুদেব লইল শরণ
श्रीला गुरुदेव लैलो शरणा
জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ 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 জয় প্রভুপাদ
जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा
জয় জয় গুরুদেবা 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 জয় গুরুদেবা
जय गुरुदेवाय जय गुरुदेवाय जय गुरुदेवाय जय गुरुदेवाय
গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল নিতাই গৌর হরি বল
नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल
জয় প্রভুপাদ কি
जय
জয় স্বামী ভক্তবৃন্দ কি
Jai.
जय
Bye.
হরি বল
Hari Bol. Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Hare Krishna.
Sorry for the mistakes, Mataji. I wasn't prepared.
No, it's beautiful. I think you had us all singing along. Thank you so much. That was lovely.
Thank you.
It's very heartfelt. Thank you so much. That was absolutely lovely. Okay, let's move on now to the Mangala Charan prayers by Gaurangi Mataji. Gaurangi Mataji, are you there?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna, how are you?
I am good Mataji.
Long time. Hare Krishna. Okay, Mataji, so whenever you're ready, please continue with the Mangala Charan prayers. Pranam.
Okay Mataji, how they start right now? Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. Hare Bol. Dandavat Pranam. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण परमसहगण ललिता श्रीकृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपीशा गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुती देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिया वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले
Srimade Bhakti Vedanta
श्रीमद्
Swami
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात देशतारिणे
Jai
जय
Shri
श्री कृष्ण
Krishna
चैतन्य
Chaitanya
प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री
Shri
अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे हरे
Hare
राम हरे राम
Ram
राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा
Hare
कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे
Hare
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे कृष्ण माता जी
Hare Krishna, so beautiful and so prayerful. Thank you so much, Gaurangi Mataji. Thank you.
कृष्ण थैंक यू माता जी
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay, so now can I please kindly request Debashish Prabhu and Mampi Mataji, or one of you, whoever's on, to please do the Brahmdhani prayers, and also at the end of the Brahmdhani prayers, if Arju or Dron can do the Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya 3 times, ready for when Ram Lala Prabhu, just before Ram Lala Prabhu speaks. So I'm just going to bring up the Brahmdhani prayers. What are they? Oh. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Sorry if you can hear this thing in the background. I'm just gonna right. Right. Can you see the prayers, Prabhu?
Yes, Mataji, yes.
Okay. So whenever you're ready.
Vishnupada Paramahansa
Paramhamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtatarashanta Sri Srimad, His Divine Grace Srila X.A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai.
Jayo Om Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivrajacharya Ashtatarashanta Sri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada
Jai.
Jai.
Anantakati
Vaishnav Binda ki
Jai.
Jai.
Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki
Jai.
प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की
Jai.
Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gopinath Shyam Kunda Radha Kunda Guru Giri Govardhan ki
Jai.
वृंदावन धाम की
Jai.
Mathura Dham ki
Jai.
Navadvip Dham ki
Jai.
Jagannath Puri Dham ki
Jai.
Ganga Maya ki
Jai.
Tulsi Devi ki
Jai.
Bhakti Devi ki
Jai.
sorry Jamuna Maya ki
Jai.
Tulsi Devi ki
Jai.
Bhakti Devi ki
Jai.
Samavata Bhakta Bindo ki
Jai.
Guru Gaur Pamanande.
Hari
Hari Hari
Bol.
Bol.
all glories to the assembled devotees
Hare Krishna.
all glories to the assembled devotees
Hare Krishna.
all glories to Sri Guru and Gauranga
Hari Bol. Thank you so much. That was beautiful, and you both doing it together was even more lovely. Thank you so much. And then if Drona Arji could do the invocation prayers.
We love Jugalbandi.
Yeah, Jugalbandi. Yeah.
Love it.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Very
much.
nice.
Hari Bol. Thank you so much,
Wonderful,
Dhruv.
so wonderful.
Lovely.
100
Okay,
out of
so
100.
today, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, okay. Thank you so much to all of you. Thank you so much. It was absolutely beautiful. Thank you.
Very nice.
So, yeah, it's very nice.
And I forget to mention, Mataji, after
Yeah.
Keshav Maharaj, this, the prayer, I like the Gaurangi Mataji's prayer. The tune was so nice, the invocation prayers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the Keshav Maharaj does in similar lyrics, similar type, not exactly similar, yeah. But I love them, and the way the Gaurangi Mataji did is so nice.
Yeah, it was very beautiful, very melodious, isn't it? Her voice is nice.
Very nice.
It's very beautiful, very devotional.
Thank you,
Thank you
Mataji.
so much. Thank you so much, everybody. I think it's been really lovely. We can feel the love and the Krishna Bhakti. We can feel it sitting on the other side of the computer. So today we are really, really fortunate, and I'm really looking forward to this, and I'm sure everybody is. We have Ram Lala Prabhu, and we must, we are so fortunate that he's with us, and he shares so much wisdom with us, and he's always helping us, all of us, and we're very fortunate that he's going to be speaking to us today. So thank you so much, Prabhu. We are please accept our humble obeisances. So you're going to be speaking about text 7, 8, 9, is that correct? 2 point
8, 9, 10.
8, 9, 10, sorry. Ramlala Prabhu, are you there?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So before you start, can we all just really say 3 loud Hari Bols and just give Ramlala Prabhu as much love as we all can, because we are really grateful that he is going to be sharing with us. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Right, Prabhu, I will If you need, I'll go through the. If you want to share your screen, that's fine. Otherwise, if you just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it for you.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Assam. All glories to Assam devotees. All glories to Assam. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, for your giving me opportunity for this. Actually, I knew not few hours, only few hours before, and actually, Amak Prabhu knew that how I prepared, but I need your help. How to going on. Maybe we can discuss about our knowledge. We can share our knowledge. We can question and answering altogether. Okay, so I can share also if you don't mind.
Yep, absolutely, that's
you
fine.
can
I'm going to
stop
stop
your
sharing.
then.
Yeah, I'll stop sharing. That's fine. Right, can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see me? Is it okay? Is it?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Okay. So we can go through the read the text and or only translation and purport. Hare Krishna, Amaka Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah, we recite the Sanskrit and then we go to the translation and purport. So as you wish, Prabhuji.
Okay, so recitation. Maybe you can help recitation.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Nahi prapashyami mamapanudhyat. Can anyone does devotee
Prapashami Mamusana
Yachokamuchoshanamindriyanam
Satsa Kamusana Indriyanam
avapya bhomau asapatna vruddham
Avakwa Bhamapatamidam
Rajyam suranamapi chadipatyam.
Rajam Shuranamapi
Once again. Nahi prapasyami mamapanudhyat
Nohi Prapashami
yachokamuchoshanamindriyanam
Mamusana
avapya bhomau asapatnam ruddham Rajyam suranamapi chapipatyam.
Rajyam Puranam Apichadipatyam.
Once more, 3 times. Nahi prapasyami mamapanudhyat
Nahi Prapashami
yachokamuchoshanamindriyanam
Yachokam Uchotanam Indriyanam
avapya bhomau asapatnam ruddham
Asapatnam Vruddham
Rajyam suranamapi chadipatyam.
Rajyam Puranam Apichadipatyam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Translation. Yeah. I can find no means to drive away this grief which is drying up my senses. I will not be able to dispel it even if I win a prosperous, unrivaled kingdom on earth with sovereignty like the kingdom of in heaven. I'll read through the purport by Srila Prabhupada is, although Arjuna was putting forward so many arguments based on kingdom, a principle of religion and moral codes, it appears that he was unable to solve his real problem without the help of the spiritual master, Lord Krishna. he could understand that his so-called knowledge was unless in driving away his problems, which were drying up his whole existence, and it was impossible for him to solve such perplexity without the help of the spiritual master like Lord Krishna. Academic knowledge, scholarship, high position, etc., are all useless in solving the problems of life. Help can be given only by a special master like Krishna. Therefore, the conclusion is that a spiritual master who is 100% Krishna consciousness is the bona fide spiritual master, for he can solve the problems of life. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that one who is master in the science of Krishna consciousness, regardless of his social position, in his spiritual positions, in the real spiritual master. Kiba Vipro, Kiba Nasa, Sudra Kenonai, Jai Krishna Tattva Vitta, Sei Guru Hai. It does not matter whether a person is a Vipro, learned scholar in Vedic wisdom, or born in a lower family, or is in the renounced order of life. If he is a master of the science of Krishna, he is the perfect and bona fide spiritual master. Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Lila 8.1-8. So, without being a spiritual master in the science of Krishna consciousness, no one is a bona fide spiritual master. It is said in Vedic literature. Please, someone can help me to continue because Hare Krishna, someone can help me, please. Please go afterward.
Would you like to read?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Satkarma nipuno vipro mantra tantra visaradaha avaishnavo gururna syad vaishnava sva pacho guru. A scholarly Brahmana, expert in all subjects of Vedic knowledge, is unfit to become a spiritual master without being a Vaishnava or expert in the science of Krishna consciousness. But a person, both in a family of a lower caste, can become a spiritual master if he is a Vaishnava or Krishna conscious. That's in the Padma Purana. The problem of material existence, birth, old age, disease, and death cannot be counteracted by accumulation of wealth and economic development. In many parts of the world, there are states which are replete with all facilities of life, which are full of wealth and economically developed, yet the problems of material existence are still present. They are seeking peace in different ways, but they can achieve real happiness only if they consult Krishna or the Bhagavad-Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, which constitutes the science of Krishna. The science of Krishna. Though the bona fide representative of Krishna, through the bona fide representative of Krishna, the man in Krishna consciousness. If economic development and material comforts could drive away one's lamentations for family, society, social, national, or international inebrities, then Arjuna would not have said that even an unrivaled kingdom on earth or supremacy like that of the demigods in the heavenly planets would be unable to drive away his lamentations. He sought, therefore, refuge in Krishna consciousness, and that is the right path for peace and harmony. Economic development or supremacy over the world can be finished at any moment by the cataclysms of material nature. Even elevation into the higher planetary situation, as men are now seeking on the moon planet, can also be finished at one stroke. The Bhagavad Gita confirms this. Krisni punye martye lokam visanti. When the results of pious activities are finished, one falls down again from the peak of happiness to the lowest status of life. Many politicians of the world have fallen down in that way. Such downfalls only constitute more causes for lamentation. Therefore, if we want to curb lamentation for good, then we have to take shelter of Krishna, as Arjuna is seeking to do. So Arjuna asked Krishna to solve his problem definitely, and that is the way of Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much, Mataji. Yeah. Actually, we can go through. This is the very important. Just I can ask actually, what is the name of the chapter? Someone can help me? What is the name of the chapter?
Prabhu, it's the content of the Gita summarized.
Exactly. Why it is summarized? Why it is coming at the beginning? Why not? Normally summary is coming to the end. Why at the beginning? Sorry, I am asking. Anyone can help me, please. I was thinking to why it is coming. Summarize is coming at the beginning.
Prabhu, is it because like if you summarize it at the beginning, then even if some people don't get to the end, then at least they have the summary. They would have read the summary and tried to take something from it. And also that it tells the reader, or it tells us what we should be expecting from the rest of the Bhagavad Gita.
Hare Krishna. Is Krishna's thinking at the beginning? That is, we have to give this summary at the beginning. Just I am asking, counter question.
And also because like people are a bit like, their memory is as such that it gets bewildered quickly. So if he summarizes it in the beginning, then he tells, and then at the end he also summarizes it again, then it means that at least 3 times he's kind of like said the same thing, and it should go into people's consciousness. Like it's repetitive, some of it, so that it actually we're able to absorb it because he knows the future of what people are going to be like.
Thank you very much. Wonderful. Wonderful. Any other thought? Sorry. Any other thought? Anyone can give any answer? Why it is at the beginning?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So this chapter is the Sankhya philosophy. It explains analytical study. So here, when Arjuna is expressing his problems, what he is going through, and then Krishna addresses each and everything and gives in a summary way. So later on, Arjuna has got some initial knowledge so that he can further ask what is this one, what is further. So it will extend until 18 chapters further to open up for further knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other thought? Any other? If not, then we can. If any other thought?
Got wrong last time.
Thank you, Amol Prabhu and Radha Shavika Mataji. Actually, yeah, you are right. You are correct. Both are correct. Actually, why actually at the beginning giving the knowledge? Actually, what is the knowledge? Or we have to understand the problem. First, we have to understand what is problem. When we are doing even materially, whenever we are going to set up any experiment, we have to know what is my objective, what is my aim, or what is my goal. We have to know precisely. So here we have to we know this dialogue of Arjuna and Krishna. What was the Arjuna problem? Arjuna's problem was he was in the battlefield and he has to fight with his relatives. So that was, and he can't do that. He was thinking, how can I kill my relatives? So, and he took his decision. It is not nice to do fight against my relatives. better to, if they take my kingdom is the best option. They and if I go, is better to going to the forest. He has many other options. He's selected other option. Maybe if I go a forest, or if I begging, that will be better option, but not to fight with them. So here Arjun was confused and perplexed, and Prabhupada clearly mentioned here, he confused. Now he cannot find the solution. What I have to do? So here, in this material life also, we know whenever we have problem, we meet with who can sort out our problem. Even as a legal problem, we have to go to advocate. If I have a medical problem, I have disease, I have to go to professional as a doctor. Even doctor, even I have to go to a specific doctor. If someone has problem, heart problem, he has to go cardiologist. When he has problem of eyes, he has to go problem who is the eye specialist. Even who has problem nerve problem. Even I have personally, I have problem nerve problem, different problem. Even neurologist, they said it's not my discipline. You have to go another neurologist, not my part. Even neurologists, they are a subdivision, not my part, not my part. So even lawyer also, they have different part. They are doing different way. Not my section. Other people can help this part. Even science also, different section. But here the spiritual problem, whenever we have spiritual problem, we should not go to materialistic person. Here, because Arjun was argument, as a argument logical way. He was doing everything logical way, how to sort out his problem. He was thinking, because before I mentioned, so what was his solution? I should not fight and I can do other option. Option A, B, C, he has decided in his way. But here, Lord Krishna was starting to say something. After that, he will give guidance afterward also. At the beginning also he guided, and afterward he will guide everything. So, and Arjuna has decided everything. A logical way, when person is doing logical way, materialistic way, then he has to go to materialistic person. And because in the previous text also it was mentioned, Karpunna Dosha he was thinking, uh, I am lamenting. Now he is lamenting. He has Karpunna, he don't know what is his goal of his life. Now his body is shaking. He is lamenting. When people can lament, lamentation coming when we feel something missing, something losing something. So Arjuna was losing something means he has some attachment. When someone has attachment, he is feared if I lose something. So if I don't attach anything, then people has no suffering, no problem, because he has not thinking, okay, if I don't attach something, there is no grief, there is no, I will not lose anything. What for I will lament for that? But Arjun was lamenting his bodily attachment, because my relatives here in front of me, and he himself, he was thinking what is the consequence of the battlefield. Because if I win, then what will be like this, like this. He has decided in his intelligence. So when intelligence is coming from own way without surrendering other superior, that intelligence is not pure. That's why we are thinking intelligent or mind is your seater. But intelligence coming from Paramatma or Guru or superior person. But according our logical way, if we think something, it is material conception. So that's why material conception means our logical argument, or to gain something, materially gain something, then we can think according our way, our intelligence, our perception. But we have to, here the problem is, the Arjuna cannot decide What is his religion? What is his dharma? What he has to do now? Because now in the battlefield, what he has to, whether he has to fight or he has to neglect or he has to go back. So he cannot find a solution. So at the beginning, in the beginning of the chapter, it was mentioned, I am your disciple, Shishya. I am your Shishya. So, but Krishna cannot, immediately he could not accept his disciple, because he is testing. Krishna is Lord, Supreme Lord. He is testing him whether you are my real disciple or not, because both they are the same level. They are the friendly relationship. So now, although Arjun knew that he was friend, Krishna was his friend, he was all together, it will come at the end also in the chapter 10 or 11. He was after universal form, or after observing that in chapter 11 also, he has come, he was thinking, oh my God, I have seen you as my friend. We are sitting together, but you are the, you are the Supreme Lord. You are the, you everything on you. Nothing is except without you. There is even time also, your past, present, and future. Everything is. You know everything. What will be future? We can see everything from you. So here, that's why Arjun was now become perplexed. Now he become shaking. When we are shaking, we cannot decide anything. What I have to do, because shaking means it's not my knowledge, is not my intelligence does not work. Whatever I know is not enough. So at that moment, people has to do two options. If he decide right person to meet, he can find the solution. If it is wrong person, he will suffer. In the material also, we know this thing. Whenever we meet in the wrong person, wrong advice, wrong, even whatever I mentioned before, law, medical problem, or any other discipline, any problem, any section, if we find as a wrong person, we go to wrong direction. If we select the correct person, correct move, correct attitude, then we can find the real solution. And what is the real solution? Real solution, ultimately real solution, to satisfy to the Lord. When they satisfy to the Supreme Lord, it means he is the, he is everything. So if I satisfy to the Supreme Lord, ultimately we are belongs to him, because we are part and parcel of Lord Krishna. What is it? 15, chapter 15, text number 7. What is it? Yeah, every part and parcel of Lord. We are belongs to Krishna. That is the important thing. So you have to remember that. Sorry, this is interesting.
Mamavamsha.
Mamavamsha Jiva Loke Jivavute Sanatana. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. So sorry, my memory is very short by now, because nowadays I am not focusing on. I am not regularly reading Bhagavadgita, because I am focusing other scriptures. So Mamayaksha Jiva Loka Jiva Bhute Sanatana. And we are suffering Mana, Shastani, Indrani, Prakritistani, Kasha. We are suffering in this material world. Yes. So we are part and parcel of Supreme Lord. If we satisfy to the Supreme Lord, ultimately we become happy. And this happiness, people, that is another question. When the happiness is coming, we think we can get happiness from our bodily happiness or spiritual happiness. When the bodily happiness is temporary, whatever my body is perished, is then everything destroyed. Everything is destroyed. Nothing remains. So, and when the spiritual happiness, it will everlasting. That's why if we satisfied to him, he will connect to us and we can progress in the next steps. Means if he will allow us to all together we can satisfy. So here, very important point, why I am asking at the beginning, the the summary here, we can take our decision. Even this text also very important here. When he has no solution, even that problem, whenever he is facing such kind of problem, even there is no remedy for this, there is no solution for it. So now whatever he has to do, I cannot find any solution. Only Lord Krishna, you are my spiritual master. You are my spiritual master, then you can help. So whenever we have problem, spiritual problem also, we have to connect with spiritual master. That means at that moment, you can give my solution. And spiritual master also is a Paramatma, Chaitya Guru, Chitta Guru. He is living on, sitting on our heart also. If we have problem, we can inform to him and he can give us solution. But there is a two way. Sometimes we have to think and not my intelligent, my way, we have to hear correctly. If I become as a materially absorbed, then I can connect with my mind. That mind will deviate it from my mind. It's not giving me correct solution. That's why if I hear from Paramatma, our mind, our sense should be pure. So in that moment, we can deep meditation, then we can think about him. Then he can guide us. So that's why we have to mindful. Mindful means sometimes there is a two word, mindful and mindful. Mindful also another full something another thing. But mindful is our mind should be absorbed to him. So that is the important point we have to understand here. Also, Prabhupada is giving very, very important point. So, who can guide us? Who is our Guru? He can give. Who is Krishna Tattva? Who knows the Krishna Tattva? He becomes a spiritual master. So that means does not matter from his birth, or his material position does not matter. But who knows Krishna Tattva, he become Guru. And another one, that who knows everything in this scripture, he is not as a spiritual master, even knowing everything. But who can be, who knows, who has service mood, surrendering mood, he becomes a. So is a Padma Puran already mentioned. So that's why here, whenever I am repeating this point, maybe. So when the problem, according to problem, we can find the master. So if we choose the correct master, we can find our solution. If we are not sure about what is my aim, what is my object or goal, then we cannot take the correct person to find our solution. So our goal not be designed. We have to think our goal or everything, because main goal, main aim should be how can I serve him. So here another question may be raised. Why even Arjuna was fighting? Why it can be a spiritual position? Why it is fighting? Only fighting. Fighting can be as a spiritual position. Maybe I can ask also, other person can help, another devotee can help, please. Why fighting is a spiritual activities? Can anyone can help me quickly? Any thought I can do? Any answer?
Does any religion supports fighting? Is it? As a question comes, if it's a religion supposed to be peaceful, the religion supports fighting, that means something wrong in this, isn't it? That's why normally the people will feel. But here, it tells, basically it opens a different dimension. Like, when you think of this, fighting is required, to take away all the adharma, because this and without the fight, the adharma cannot be abolished. So it tells, basically it tells and gives everyone the privilege to know, like, not all the time you can do it, you cannot fight with adharma just being silent. So you have to take weapon in hand. Yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Anyone else?
Yeah, just to add on to what Prabhu said, that this is a fight for dharma, and Arjun, obviously we've heard this before, that Arjun he's a Kshatriya, so it's in his nature is to protect the vulnerable, and because we are governed, because the whole universe is created under Krishna's laws, fighting is, as long as it maintains the principle of dharma, because if the dharma is protected, then good can come from it. So and sometimes the population just gets too big, and it's too havoc as well.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Yes, Amar Prabhu, please.
So here, everyone are decided Chaturvanya Maya system Gunakarma Vibhakashaha. So here Gunakarma based on the qualities and who have whatever the qualities he has acquired, he has to act on that capacity. Either Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Sudra. That is his dharma. So for that, if Kshatriya dharma is, it is to fight to protect the people. If he is not fighting, then it is adharma. He is in adharma, though it is particular to Arjuna only. It doesn't matter whether opposite person is a family members or enemies or someone else. So here one has to follow his duty without attachment to the results.
Exactly. Thank you very much. Thank you. All three answer was very nice. Anyone can add anything, or I can go through? Yeah, that is wonderful. If no answer, then I can go through. Yeah, three answer is very, very precisely, three segment is very nice. You give the correct answer. Actually, we are fighting in this world now for the economic development, how to wealth, my land expansion, my collecting. But this thing, land expansion or wealth, money, other thing, other wealth cannot make us happy. Happiness cannot come through this proper way, economical development. So, but only why Arjuna was giving is a person here, because he is a devotee. When the devotee become as a ruler, and his other person, his follower, become as a devotee. So there is a Bhagavad, there is a reference. I can give you some reference. Even the example of Priyavrata, it was here. I can show you. Yes, yes. Swayambhu Muni, with the assistance of Lord Brahma, fulfilled his desire, because Lord Brahma was desire was so that sorry, he sorry. Yeah. So Swayambhu Muni, with the assistance of Lord Brahma, has fulfilled his desire. With the permission of the great sage Narada, he delivered to his son governmental responsibility. What is his son name here, Amak Prabhu?
Priyavrata Prabhuji.
Yes, yes, exactly. His son. You see, my memory is not coming. Although I read, but sometimes some names does not. Sometimes easy thing I forget. Anyway, Priyavrata is coming to his son governmental responsibility for maintaining and protecting all the planet of the universe. He thus achieved relief from the most dangerous poisonous ocean of material desire. So here nowadays we are fighting for this thing, but But real person, they how to release, because they don't like to attach for this thing. So here also, maybe in the last, this is particularly mentioned. Although Narada wanted Priyavrata to become free from all material affairs, when Priyavrata took charge of the universe by the request of the Lord Brahma and Manu, Narada was also very pleased. Everybody became pleased because Narada intention so that Priyavrata should not make his family life. Family life is cause of bondage, and Swami Manu was thinking, was planning to make his family life, but both become happy because detached, doing your duty, but detached. Do you here Krishna also telling, fight, do your duty, but remember me. Same way. That is why fighting is also dharma, because Kshatriya is to become as a fighter to protect. And Lord, he decide to his devotee should be ruler. Then his follower should be will be beneficial. Here also we can find here. Yeah. Following the order of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Maharaj Priyavrata fully engaged in worldly affairs, yet he always thought of the lotus feet of the Lord. Yeah. He always thought the lotus feet of the Lord, who are the cause of liberation of all material attachment. Here, in this material world, what we are doing, if we attach, we gain something, we forget spiritual thing. Material things, gaining, forgetting spiritual thing. But although they are gaining everything, but they never forget the lotus feet. Lotus feet of Lord, always remember him. That's why the instruction we always remember. And always remember Lord Krishna, never forget it. This is Mahaprabhu's instruction. All the Priyavrata Maharaj was completely freed from all material contamination. He ruled the material world just to honor the order of his superior. This is a very important point. To follow his superior, he was following family life. Otherwise, he has no intention to family life. Even his son also, Priyavrata, we can go further on. We can discuss another time. But that's why Arjuna has no desire to fight, but due to following the instruction of Lord Krishna, he has to fight. It is his duty. Otherwise, if Yudhishthir, another side is, opponent is Yudhishthir's side. Sorry, Duryodhana's side. Sorry, my mistake. Duryodhana's side. If they become winner, then what will happen? Because next text we are coming, what will happen? Then what will be? Is not Krishna's desire. Krishna's desire so that devotee should be maintain everything so that devotional activities should be done. If it is not, then people will suffer and suffer life after life. So this is the age of Kali. This is the hypocrisy. This is the time of irreligious thing. That's why it's going on. If we are lucky person, we should not come this time, because this time we did not. Some devotees they are coming because to show the God, but due to our mistakes, we are coming due to our lot of sin. But this time, this age is very. Also, another aspect is very good because Kaler Dosha Nidin Rajan. In this life, one special boon is we can remember him only short time, then we can back to God. But in the Satyajug, Dapurjug, Tretajug, but long time, people are doing austerity, meditation, but in that time, that period, even we can make as a short form, short medicine, then we can get to God. So this is a special opportunity. We can take opportunity or we can deny. This is our choice. So that's why here this important decision of Arjuna was taking shelter of Lord Krishna, and there is no other way without you. So my problem, only you can sort out this problem. So now give me solution. So we can go through next one. So we can read translation and we can go through weekly. Is it okay, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sanjay said, otherwise I cannot cover the 9 and 10. Okay. So Sanjay said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent. Okay, purport. Someone can do for me, please, if you don't mind, or otherwise I can do. Someone can help me to read the purport.
I can do, Prabhu.
Please.
Dhritarashtra must have been very glad to understand that Arjuna was not going to fight and was instead leaving the battlefield for the begging profession. But Sanjaya disappointed him again in relating that Arjuna was competent to kill his enemies, Parantapa. Although Arjuna was, for the time being, overwhelmed with false grief due to family affection, he surrendered unto Krishna, the supreme spiritual master, as a disciple. This indicated that he would soon be free from the false lamentation resulting from family affection and would be enlightened with perfect knowledge of self-realization or Krishna consciousness and would then surely fight. Thus, Dhritarashtra's joy would be frustrated since Arjuna would be enlightened by Krishna and would fight to the end.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Actually, two indication here. When Arjuna was thinking, I shall not fight, so, and become silent. I should not fight. So in that sound, who become happy? Who become happy? I will not fight. Who will happy? Here is the two part. The opposite side. Opposite side actually, because at the beginning, Dhritarashtra Uvacha, Dharmakhetra Kurukshetra. At the beginning, Dhritarashtra was telling, is my son and Pandu's son. My son. Is my son, only my attachment for my, me and mine, and other side. Although he is nephew, but he did not recognize them, his family members. So immediately Dhritarashtra was happy. But another word is Parantapa, is who is the killer of enemy. So he can kill the enemy. So, and the Sanjaya immediately said, no, he is the killer of enemy. So suddenly, same way, two side. Either at the beginning, I will not fight, is very happy, very happy. Because if Arjuna will not fight, that one-sided game is a winner. If the two parties coming to play, one party said, mentioned, will not play today. Then opposite side certainly they are going to next round. Next round they will they become victorious. So here here when it was mentioned, Arjuna is the killing of the enemies, and then Dhritarashtra become frustrated. So it is very because he knows Arjun was a religious person, and Arjun can defeat my son. So that's why he become very, very immediately he become afraid for Arjuna. Here one word is very important. Srila Prabhupada signified the word Parantapa. Dhritarashtra must have been very glad to understand that Arjuna was not going to fight and was instead leaving the battlefield for the begging profession. Arjuna, and he become happy. If Arjuna is not fight and begging profession, it will be nice for him. So, but Sanjaya disappointed him because he is the killer. So, here is a very easy way, that so when people have wrong motive, wrong intention, they don't like to challenge the right path, right way. They want to gain the wrong purpose with conspiracy. So when we want to gain something, it should be systematic way, in the right path, right move, right direction, with the right source. But some people has ill motives, ill intention, wrong way of understanding. So they want to gain something, but this gaining will destroy him. So at the end, it will not be he is not be a successful person. So here we can understand simply that that is, I will not fight, but Lord Krishna is with his devotee. He knows how to change the direction. So we can go through the next chapter, next text. Is it okay? Or anything, any addition?
Yes, Prabhuji, we'll do in the last.
Yeah, okay. Someone can help me, please. It will be nice, please. I'm sorry. I took advantage. Yeah, please. Anyone can help me to read? Hare Krishna. Otherwise I will do.
Hare Krishna. I shall read, Prabhuji.
Please.
Okay, translation. O descendant of Bharata, at that time, Krishna, smiling in the midst of both the armies, spoke the following words to the grief-stricken Arjuna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The talk was going on between intimate friends, namely the Hrishikesha and the Gudakesha. As friends, both of them were on the same level, but one of them voluntarily became a student of the other. Krishna was smiling because a friend had chosen to become a disciple. As Lord of all, he is always in the superior position as the master of everyone. And yet, the Lord agrees to be a friend as a son or a lover for a devotee who wants him in such a role. But when he was accepted as the master, he at once assumed the role and talked with the disciple like the master, with gravity, as it is required. It appears that the talk between the master and the disciple was openly exchanged in the presence of both armies, so that all were benefited. So the talks of Bhagavad Gita are not for any particular person, society, or community, but they are for all, and friends or enemies are equally entitled to hear them. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah. Here, actually, this text also, here, Krishna was smiling. Smito, actually. Smito is not laughing, he is smiling. And he was thinking, his position was a friend, but now becomes a guru. When as a guru, he has to give guidance as guru. When according to the position, one has to guide. When one becomes a teacher, he has to give instruction correctly as a teacher to his student. Now, because this is the beginning of two friends, they played together, they joking together, they are together. But now, he becomes a guru, and he has to give shishya. His shishya means he has to shishya shasan. He has to give instruction to guide properly with strongly or whatever the position necessary with the mild or a strong or correct manner. Correctly. Yes. Dhron Prabhu ki joy. Hare Krishna. Yes. Yeah. So here, and Krishna was not used to that. He becomes a guru to Arjuna. Although he is guru for all around, not only Arjuna, but around every, not a human, all living being. Because he is as a Paramatma. So, so that's why now he is giving instruction correctly. What is what his disciple has to do, because now his disciple, not as a friend, according to Guru, he will guide properly what will be correct solution of this thing. And now this is the dialogue, coming to the dialogue. And now at the beginning, we can find at the beginning, so you are talking nicely, you are praggo, you are talking nicely, but you are fool, you are foolish first, you are foolish. What you are doing? You don't understand what is the aim of life. You don't know. So you did wrong way, wrong thinking. You are wrong, because Guru has to find out what is your mistake. When we write any article, any thesis, anything, first we say, please correct me or edit. Edit means edit me means where is my fault? Please find out my fault. Here, Krishna also giving what was the fault his disciple. You are thinking whatever is not necessary to lamenting, you are lamenting for that. You are intelligent person, but you don't know what is the raw temporary thing and what is the eternal thing. You are thinking, you are attached to the material position, material thing, material body, my relatives, everything is temporary. Today and tomorrow it will be vanished. And you see, you ultimately you will see what will result of that future in the Krishna's Vishwarup universal form. Then also Arjuna also find who will live, who will destroy everything. So everything Krishna has designed, planned everything. So now we can understand what is the dialogue of, not as a friend and two friends talking. It is dialogue of Guru and Shishya, and it is very beneficial. It was dialogue of 5,000 years before, but it is a present also. Not only two person. Arjuna has problem. He gets solution. Now is end. No, not like this. This example is valid for now also. When we are using the reference, when we write something, some scientific article, we give the reference, or any lawyer, they take reference. This reference was maybe 100 years before, 200 years before, they take the reference. This is a reference, it was like this, and this verdict was like that. So this case was similar to that, the verdict should be like that. Or any scientific article, they got this result, and my observation, we find this thing, our result should be same. So here also, even it is 5,000 years before, but this is existing present. Because we can find simple why it is valid. 5,000 years before, body was temporary. Body was temporary, but soul was eternal. This present time, is it same or different? It's same. Is it same? No different. Because body is temporary, even now. Even 500 after also, 5,000 after also, same. So, Krishna was giving guidance correctly to his disciple, so that he was sleeping mood, and at the end we can come to at the end means chapter 11. Now at the end, Arjuna was giving all instruction, whatever you like to do. And now at the end, what is Arjuna word was Purishe Vasanam Tabo. I will do whatever you like. So that's why this dialogue is very important. not as a political dialogue, not under with this is the all-time solution for spiritual dialogue, all time. So this is very important for us. If we remember, if we hear about this dialogue, even this, what is the benefit? Everything was mentioned at the end. We know that, or if someone can remember this thing, and we become happy, and we can find our solution. Whenever we have problem, we can think. Krishna has decided, make plan something, because this is my problem. He has other plan, maybe other solution, other nice thing for me, waiting for me. So whatever Krishna is doing, give the result, I will accept it. So we don't know what is right, but main thing, we have to remember him. We have to think about him. So we have to do according his instruction. That is the good disciple qualities should be follow the instruction of spiritual masters. So here we have to remember Lord Krishna is our spiritual masters. Arjuna's guru is also our. Thank you very much for everyone for your kind attention. Please give your feedback. Please correct me, whatever my mistake. Please forgive me. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Ram Lala Prabhu, that was really nice. Thank you so much, and very insightful also. So can I just ask all the devotees if they have any questions for Ram Lala Prabhu on his presentation?
A very nice presentation, Ram Lala Prabhu. Very insightful.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, you have question for Ram Lala Prabhu?
No, Mataji. It was very insightful, as said.
Yeah, it was very insightful. Prabhu, one question. You was mentioning, I had it when you were speaking about, I think one of the questions you asked was so good that that main question about the fighting, when we should do it, when we shouldn't do it. So that was a really insightful question, and you unpicked that really well. So in our lives, how do we make sure that we are fighting the right cause and not the wrong one? What should be our boundaries? What should be our consciousness when we are to establish whether we're going to stand up for something in a certain way and fight for it, or whether we should step back and let whatever needs to happen take place of its natural accord?
Wonderful, a lovely question. Actually, we are the very practical question, because we are facing such kind of problem, such kind of things. Whatever we do, if we do, sometimes what is happening? The problem is coming, immediately we react. Immediately we react means is my mind react, not me, not for my special way. My mind react. We become angry. So that is my mind becoming, not me. So that's why when the problem is coming, we have to think about, my Lord, this problem is nothing for me. Because whenever we think about problem of Prahlad become, what is his condition? We have to think about devotees. Whatever Prahlad, whatever Arjun condition, whatever Pandava position, whatever the Dhruva Maharaj, what was his condition? We have to think about it. So every point we have to think. But naturally what happens, whenever problem comes, we become react. We become either frustrated or angry, become angry when someone is hurts me, mentioning something wrong thing, immediately, because our mind reacted immediately. So that's why is correctly, you have to think correctly from not my wisdom, whether I am satisfying my mind or I am satisfying my guru. Guru means my Paramatma. That's immediately we have to think. And then our reaction should be similar. Similar. When something wrong, when we are doing when Hanuman was taking action. It was not his position. He was become angry. He became angry to satisfy his masters. My Ram is greatest person, is the greatest one. And I am insignificant. Even I can destroy you. But when my Prabhu will come, you don't know how his power is, how big he is. So that's why sometimes devotee is doing something, react something. It doesn't mean it is for him. Even Srijiv Goswami reacted, not for him. Sarvabhaum Bhattacharya or who was the challenging, and that immediately Rup and Sanatan Goswami signed because wasting of time. Okay, signed. But Srijiv Goswami challenged him. It's not for him, his position. He was thinking to his guru, to honor for his guru. Sometimes devotee they are doing. So when thinking about it is more for my pleasures, only my mind or my pleasure, or my satisfying higher purpose means higher intention, my guru or Lord Krishna. That is simple. But it's not simple. But we are taking wrong way. When we react immediately through my intelligence, my knowledge, my mind, is not right connection. We have to connect properly. How to do? Think about. Immediately we have to move our direction to Lord. Then we can understand. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu. That's really helpful. Okay, are there any other questions or comments?
Sorry, before going to other question, I missed to text. I want to share this thing because this part I did not cover it. So please, you can follow this one. No one will be disobey the order of Prithu Maharaj. After conquering the world, he will completely eradicate the threefold of miseries of the citizen. Then he will be recognized all over the world. At that time, both the Suras and Asura will undoubtedly glorify his magnanimous activities. Because this is also, Prithu Maharaj is also one of the important king. So at that time, this is good for citizen. When some good devotee will come, so then another example is Prithu Maharaj. So that's why they are very important person when they rule good person ruling this world. This is very good. But although this time is we are not finding the good people, they are not coming to the politics. Politics is very hard, is challenging. So this is we are unfortunate, very unfortunate. Not Yudhishthir time. Yudhishthir time there was no problem. Everything was systematic. More Lord Ram. So that's why is very important for the citizen also they become happy. Another point I like to quote another one. Even here, Shoti annihilated her body in anger. There was actually this point was Shoti's actually suicide. It's burned her body. So why here the last point because of time here. Um, If one can develop unflinching love of the transcendental supreme personality of Godhead that can give complete satisfaction, otherwise there is no possibility of satisfaction in the material world or else anywhere else. So even Shoti, she was wife of Lord Shiva, but she was not happy. Some degree, some degree. So that's why you, uh, she was dissatisfied. Prabhupada mentioned at the end, because if we come to the end point to satisfy to the Lord, then we become happy. So that is also link also your question also. So
Thank you
whenever
so
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for those examples. I think, yeah, they're really good examples of Sati and Prithu Maharaj. Yeah, so everything has to be linked back to the Lord.
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Very nice katha, and especially the references were very helpful. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So if like in Prithu Maharaj's case, he actually, when he did become the king, with Archie and like he did actually show how to rule a kingdom. So maybe even after all these fights, then Lord incarnates anyway to show everybody how to rule a kingdom properly, like in the case of Lord Ram or Prithu Maharaj or so.
Yeah, that is a difference of citizen, their fortune. If we are good fortune, you can see in the present time, different countries, different degree of fortunate. People are unfortunate. People are coming to this some countries. Some are suffering. Some want to enter some countries. So even present time, even we know that many king also some degree a different category of king. But you can find different countries. Give the example, many example. Many countries. Not necessary to mention the name of the country, but they are suffering. They are suffering. So in the present time, we can find different place, different way of people are suffering. So that's why you can mention the Prithu or Lord Ram. So that is also necessary of the citizen. How lucky they are.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Are there any comments or questions any further? Amol Prabhu?
I'll just say quickly, thank you, Hare Krishna Ramlala Prabhu. It's a fantastic class. I'll just 2 point which I gathered from there. It's not a question. I'll just mention that. One is from your lecture. What I gathered is before we take any decision, Lord is teaching us through Arjuna that we should challenge. We should ask question. Arjuna has asked several questions to Lord Krishna, that why I'm fighting, why I'm killing, all this. That's what you say. That's we should challenge before we take our decision. And then a very important part is when he when he was bewildered and he was all nervous and things, when he completely surrendered to Krishna and accept him as a guru, then he get all the knowledge from Krishna, and then so we have another point is we have to be surrender and take the instructions from our parampara and the gurus, and we follow the paths, and then we take the decisions. These are the 2 points I gather from your lecture. Horrible.
Thank you very much. You recap correctly. Actually, this is a perfect. You mentioned correct. Thank you, brother.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Amol Prabhu, have you got any questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji and Mataji. So it's a very beautiful session, Prabhuji, and hearing you is so much divine. It is very blissful to hear your voice itself, the divine power, whatever the austerities and penances you perform. When you speak, devotee, we hear devotees when they speak, not by the pose or dress. So we feel those vibrations, and all this information instruction you have explained in these 3 verses. How one has to identify their position when he is not able to make decisions, and identify the spiritual master, the right spiritual master, and putting all of his problems in front of the spiritual master. It is very essential. And we cannot understand, we cannot complain about anything what is happening in and around us. And also we cannot counteract each and everything. Counteracting it gives so many pains again. So scriptures mentions, and complaint gives, we will also put up ourselves and receive the similar kind of adharmic principles on whom we are complaining, similar to that person. So that one we can't do it. If any person is speaking harshly towards us, we cannot say who has got the knowledge. He cannot say in the similar way counteract them. So devotees do not do that one. So when we all these angles, when we say devotees has simply quiet, be quiet, keep going on, keep chanting, and stay among the devotees. If you wanted to do anything, just keep the circumstances and situations put in front of the authorized person, either spiritual master or a king or the manager, whoever is managing. That's all. We do not take any decisions by ourselves. We do not act through our words or any other things. So these are the things that I grasped from this Arjuna and Krishna's conversation in this few verses. And one point that Sati Devi, she has brought the yoga agni from her body and burnt herself. When Lord Shiva spoke to her, oh, La Sati Devi, so you have been speaking that you wanted to go to your father, but your father has got enmity with me because he is jealous, so he does not bear those. Uh, and because you have got association with me, your father would not respect you. And for a respectable person, even though they are the relatives, when they have got eyebrows or just bending like with angry mood in a very frustrating mood or unlikely mood, you cannot go to the even the family members. So though, and for when you go there and if you get some kind of insultance, it is equivalent to the death. Lord Shiva says to Sati Devi. But Sati Devi, so her eyes become very red, and then still she decided to go. And then thinking that Prabhupada mentions, so woman's the final weapon is crying. So she would use so to achieve her objective. But though that is the final statement, Lord Shiva spoke to Sati Devi, and then Sati Devi went there, and then she has observed. So whatever she has been seeing in that circumstances, it is exactly what Lord Shiva says. And then whatever now later on she analyzed it, and then she criticized Daksha Prajapati, though her father, and then later on she doesn't wanted to be within the same body, and then she brought this yoga agni from her body. Very beautiful. Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji, to give explanation. Actually, this is also another instruction. Actually, if it is a perfect husband, then woman should follow her instruction from her advice from her husband. Yeah. So that is where at that moment also Shiva mentioned, don't go there, but not strongly. He mentioned, don't go there, it will be happen like this, like this, like this. And he knows, because those were the special advanced, they can see in what will happen in the future. But Sati was adamant to go there, but it was not wrong way, because this is the character of women, because they like to see the parents' house, what will be happening, because many people will come. There is one festival, and now she does not like to miss that opportunity to see them. And this is this woman power is crying. This is as a Damodar man, the child crying, child power is crying. Child power is crying. Where Krishna was crying. Krishna was crying. Rudante, Rudante. That's his power. It is their power. And Chanakya Pandit, one word was, there is a, what is it? The thief, his power is lying. The thief lying. Because through lying, he can convince others. Become as a saint person. He will say something wrong, lying. It is his nature. So that nobody can find out whether he has stolen something or not. This is a power of thief. And weak person, what is his power? Weak person is king. King will protect me. That means good king. Nowadays also, this is not it's a good country, they will do that. But normally, many countries, they are not protecting those who are weak person. This is the second. Third one is woman and child, their power is crying. And woman power is more crying or another mode, not nowadays, not crying, another mode, opposite, angry. And the fool, another fourth one is, you remember, fool, his power is to become silent. This is his power. But this power he break when he open his mouth. Open his mouth, then they will understand his wisdom, his level of wisdom. So that's why even a fool, he has to keep silent. But without knowledge, people should not talk. So this is Sanakya Pandit. Four things we remember. In Prabhupada, sometimes he mentioned.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, may I ask you a question?
Yeah, please.
Prabhu,
Sure.
I think I fall in the fourth category. I'm a fool. I have to break my silence and ask you.
No, that is not.
You mentioned about perfect husband, Prabhu. Can you give a definition of perfect husband, please?
Very good question. You are asking the wrong person. You are asking the wrong person, because I am not that person, because I know how to criticize the woman, but I am not the perfect person. But now in the material world, it's very, very hard. We are suffering for this thing. Even perfect wife also, we have perfect wife, but we have to understand oppositely. Who is a perfect wife? We have perfect wife, although we are not perfect to that level. We have to go opposite direction. But this is the world. This is a material world. But when you are coming to the spiritual thing, we forget what is my perfectness is not a matter. My perfectness is coming, how to serve together. This is perfectness. And the first sentence you mentioned, no, this is whenever we discuss something, whenever talk something, is very important. Because you mentioned already previous comment, because we have to ask something. We have to ask something. It does not mean something wrong. But whenever we have to, in the important dialogue, if we not contribute correctly, that is wrong. But when we have to ask, we have to discuss something, that is important. So both you are correct, right? And you are perfect also. You are perfect person, perfect husband, and you have perfect wife. Both way you are correct.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, very well said. Very well said. Thank you so much.
And also one point here, when Krishna, he has got 16,108 wives, he has fulfilled the desire of all the wives equivalently, without any. So he made them by giving gifts and adoring them, and in all the ways, everyone thinking that Krishna is in my control. So there is no harm if husband is giving everything whatever the woman asks. Of course, this should be lawful, but in the peak situations, sometimes women also desiring that unlawful things, which may not be benefited to them, but still, if it is going peak, then it is better to give. Uh, this is, we need to understand that they are under Yasmin Yada Pushkarana Bhamaya. They are bewildered by the energy of the Supreme Personality of God. So when we understand, things will go properly. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Just I can add also one reference. Actually, it's just now Sita Sundari, she entered just now. Sorry, just now. Also, she add one quotation. Actually, Bhagavatam 5:18. We remember.
Okay.
As he is not as a perfect guru, he is not a perfect husband, or he is not as a perfect parents or perfect leader, who cannot overcome the birth and death cycle. So that is the perfectness. So we have to understand this.
Okay.
Is a Rishabdesh. Rishabdesh is a Lord Bishop.
Very beautiful, Sita Sundari Mataji. Very nice. We haven't seen you, Mataji, for a long time.
Yeah, just now she entered. Yeah, please, you want to say something? No, although she is not right mood.
Is it Mataji also asking the question of perfect husband? Is it? Same question. I think Chat GPT says something about perfect husband. Yeah, the chat. So you can ask Chat GPT. He says the husband should have companionship, loyalty, empathy, reality, and the shared life goals. These are the overall points to be a perfect husband. Very good.
Because this is perfectness according to their vision is materialist. When we ask to materialistic person, they will give materialistic way of materialistic way of knowledge. So whenever we asking, depends on which direction we are asking the question, to whom. So it's not the correct way, but I know you are joking, but it's not right. So the right source we have to ask.
Oh, yes.
Very well.
So the perfect husband is someone that can deliver his family to Krishna consciousness.
Indeed. Actually, perfect, not person or husband, his position is devotee. Actually, devotee. If one devotee, even wife also is a devotee, this is soul, means he or not she. Is it? They can deliver. One devotee in a family, they can deliver. A family of several generations. So that's why it's not as the only husband. We can go through broadly in the Prahlad Maharaj. How many generations he delivered. So that's why one person is also very important. If our Srila Prabhupada, how many children he has? Many, we are his grandchildren now. So many ways they can deliver many, and not as a material children, but as a spiritual way. So they can deliver many, large number. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Very good.
Is there any more comments or questions?
Gauringi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. No Prabhuji, nothing.
Why not? Maybe our discussion or my part was not good for you. I understand that I did not talk nicely.
No Prabhuji. No, I didn't see here Zoom long time, Prabhuji. I think you are going holiday, so I didn't call you because I saw now you are very well. So thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Yeah, I am suffering many ways. Different ways suffering. The tritap. Different way to maintain is very hard in the material world. Tritap jala, you know.
Tapatrem.
What is it? Tritap jala, Prabhuji?
Tapatraya. Adi Daivik, Adi Bhautik, Adi Adhyatmik.
Is Usha Mataji there? Like, we haven't heard from her this evening.
Yes, Mataji, Hare Krishna, but I'm in the car, so my voice is not going to become good. So thank you, Prabhu. It was very nice class. I was listening, but my son is driving, so it just can't be. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Okay, so Radha Mataji, can we all unmute and do the
Hare
loud
Krishna,
words
Hare
to
Krishna.
Ram Lala Mataji, please, for a very beautiful session.
Thank you very much for all Guru's class and all Guru's.
Prabhu ki jai.
All grace to my Guru.
Lala Prabhu ki jai.
My Gurudev, all grace to all devotees. Actually, thank you very much. I am very grateful to all of you. Also, you are give correct, nice questions. Also raising nice questions, nice comment. I am learning also now different way. That is very nice. Thank you very much to give me again. Many thanks to giving me opportunity. And please forgive me many things. My speaking, my way of talking, I cannot talk nicely. I am not good speaker, but different way. Please forgive me. Yeah, thank you many way you tolerated me. Thank you very much. Very well. Dandavad.
Jai Krishna. Lala Pranam Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. I don't know if you can hear me, but sorry, my computer's going a bit crazy. Can someone please be kind enough to do a Shingatak prayers, please? Maybe if we can have Sanchita Mataji's family back on.
Haribo, Shansita Mataji's family. Or
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yes. Well, Prabhu, would you need?
Hare Krishna, yes. Very good. It's getting a bit late, Prabhu. Otherwise, I could have asked you another question, maybe some other day. With 2.9. Yeah, no, with
even
2.9.
short you can ask. Don't another day. It will not very hard to come.
Sometimes then the one analogy being used actually with 2.9, So basically the 9 text and talks about mother's authority to know one's father, children asking the question, So that analogy used to be used there. Yeah, maybe some other day, Prabhu.
Okay. Yeah, you're right, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, you can go through. Maybe short, quickly we can finish. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is something I think they relate like father. When the son asks the question, mother, in terms of who is the father and who knows better than mother. So, because son hasn't seen them marrying, yeah. So they have to accept what mother says. Same like, we have to accept Lord Krishna says, what Veda says. So
Exactly.
in that, yeah, so that, that's
Exactly.
is being used.
Sure. We have to be the Mata because our Mata knows who is the ultimate source. So that is our authority. That is our authentic source. And we have to confident or not believe on it because we have to faith on it because other way to justify to experimental way we will not come to at the end. But the best way we have to ask to our Vedamata, who is our Supreme Father. So and Vedas all the Vedas say what is the goal? To know Lord Krishna. That is the ultimate goal. So that's why our scripture we have to follow scripture. But at the end, what is the why you have to take scripture to know Lord Krishna?
Yeah. Rightfully said, Prabhu. Okay, we'll start our.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for the enlightenment. And thank you for the opportunity. Jai Lord. Jai. Ugram Viram Mahavishnu Jalantam Sarvatamukham Nrisimham Vishanam Bhadram Mrityum Namamiyaham Jai Narasimha Sri Narasimha Jai Narasimha Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bhriva Namaste Everyone feel free to join. Shila Tanka Nakalaye
Shilatankanakalaye.
तो नरसिम्हा परतो नरसिम्हा
Hito Narsimho Bharato Narsimho.
यातो यातो अमिततो नरसिम्हा
Yato Yato Yamitato Narsimho.
वीर नरसिम्हा हृदय नरसिम्हा
Mahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho.
बाहिर नरसिम्हा हृदय नरसिम्हा
Bahir Narsimho Hridaye Narsimho.
नरसिंह मध्य शरणम प्रपदे
ওই যে দেখে যাও, ওই যে দেখে যাও, ওই যে আছে।
Narsimhamadim Sharanam Prapade.
अब कर कमल परे
এই যে
नाथा
আর এই যে আসছে,
अद्भुत
এই যে আসছে, আমি বলার পরে আসলো,
ललिता
এই যে খুলছে, ওই যে
जनक शिशु तनु भीगा जबधीता नर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
तव कर कमलावारे नाकाम अद्भुत श्रृंगाम दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु तनु प्रिंगाम केशवदीता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशव नर हरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
केशवधृता नरहरि रूपा जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे
जय नरसिंहदेव 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 जय नरसिंहदेव
जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव जय नरसिंहदेव
जय प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज जय प्रहलाद महाराज
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल
जय जय नरसिंह
भगवान की
जय
प्रहलाद महाराज की
जय
জয়
की
जय
जिंदगी
जय
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 Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Pralabdhu. That was absolutely very, very, very devotional and just very blissful. And I think that just wrapped up a really nice, blissful evening that we've all had in each other's association. And Ramlala Prabhu, especially, thank you for the wonderful class. And you know, I think the more we churn this nectar, the more and more we relish, and that's what we felt like when you did the talk. So thank you so much. Thank you so much to everybody. So obviously it's the month of Damodar, so we should do more and more devotional service during this month and please our Lord. So with that, let's hope that like we can all meet for tomorrow's japa session at 5:15, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And then I'm sure everyone's going to be going to the manor, so I'm sure I'll see everyone there also. um and um and I think it's really nice to be in the association of devotees. This whole evening has just been so blissful, and you know, we should just keep taking advantage of all the times that we can serve the Lord. So and I know everyone probably does much more than me, but um it's so nice. Like there's nothing that can compare to being in the association of devotees of the Lord. So thank you. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Can we all say
Yeah,
three Lord Haribols to Radha Sekha Mataji
yeah, I was going
for
to ask the
kindly
same. Yeah.
hosting this session?
Hari
Hari
Bol,
Bol,
Hari
Hari
Bol,
Bol,
Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so much.
We
Mataji, for your
pray for the
nice
health and
encouragement.
well-being of all the devotees.
Yes.
Hare
To
Yeah.
Lord Narasimhadev. Yeah.
Actually, actually, Radha Shivita Mataji also mentioned nicely. Lord Krishna become happy to glorify him, but he become very satisfied to glorify his devotees. So that's why this is a glorification going and going. When we glorify devotees, it doesn't mean we are also ultimately he is a devotee of Lord Krishna. So ultimately we are glorifying to Lord Krishna. When we glorify any kid, any child, the mother become happy. Instead of glorifying mother, also sometimes mother become happy to glorify her kids. So that's why Lord Krishna is very happy to glorify his devotees. So now the Damodar month also similarly, we can glorify Mother Jasada, Radha Damodara, or even the materials, the ropes by which Krishna was bound. That is also very special. The mortar also very special. Everything we can glorify. How nice the Lord of the universe, how he become bound with the rope or with the mortar, in the mortar, and with a person, not a person as a devotee of Lord Krishna. So that's why we have to remember these devotees, and we have to the connecting of devotees, connecting being to Lord Krishna. Then we can enjoy nicely all together. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for sharing that. And I think today with the children, we did they had to write 5 things that they were going to do extra this month. So maybe all of us can think of our own extra 5 things as well, that we can do just to, you know, add more within this month. So that, you know, that's something as well.
Very good. Do 5 things more. You have to also add also 5 things. How 5 bad habit how we can avoid.
Yeah, 5 things to avoid and 5 things to do.
To add.
Yeah.
Even whatever we are doing, how you can increase also. We can increase that one. If it is good thing, we can increase. Bad thing, we can decrease. That increase and decrease, we have to know.
Yeah. So yeah, like maybe we can all think of 5 new different things, not different, but enhancement of what we already do, and then as you know, naturally then the negative qualities go by themselves. But if there is things, then we can still try and reduce them also, like Prabhu said. So it's all food for thought. But yes, let's all meet again tomorrow. Vancha kalpatarobhyascha kripa
Kripa
sindhu
Sindhavaccha
evacha
Patitanam
patitanam pavnebhyo vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
namo
Namo
namo.
Namah.
Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki,
Jai,
Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai.
Hare Krishna.
Amok Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
All the devotees ki jai.
Devashish Prabhu ki
Jai.
Sansita Mataji's family ki
Jai.
Gauranga Mataji ki jai. Usha
Jai.
Mataji ki jai.
Jai.
Mampi
Including
Mataji
all
ki jai.
all
Pada
Mata
Prabhu ki
jai.
jai.
Feminine
Hare
power jai.
Hare Krishna.
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.